Folks, I just want to reiterate real quick what a lovely stay I had here on Koh Chang, Koh Chang, here in the beautiful kingdom of Thailand, at this little place called Anika Koh Chang. Used to be called Ramayana Koh Chang Resort and Spa. So quiet here, so lovely. All of the staff are just top notch. I love this place. I mean, I could live here. I could stay for 2 weeks and just chill on my little balcony here, just drinking a little bit of beer. It's just absolutely beautiful. So I've been filming on this new DJI Osmo Action 4, and I had it set on narrow, which basically is they say a 24 millimeter focal length, which I like, a 24 millimeter. But it just doesn't work good. Don't put it on narrow. And matter of fact, I think now I'm filming on either the standard D-warp or the wide. I'll have to look. But don't put it on the narrow. It just totally screws up the low light. It doesn't look good. You know, every camera has its strengths and its limitations. And I'm just learning this little camera here. So I don't like the wide angle look, don't get me wrong. But it works much better when it's on that setting. Yes, I just confirmed it. The field of view now is wide. So don't use a narrow. The standard D-warp, I like the way it looks, but I think the wide works better. Probably the way the camera was designed. So just leave the damn thing on wide. I got some food coming. My taxi's coming at 12:30, so I basically just got enough time to eat lunch, drink me a beer, go ahead and start the checkout process. Let them come over here and see how bad I rated the mini bar, and I'm on my way. Taxi will take me over to the port, jump on the ferry, and then get over to make my way to Trat, however you want to say it. Trat International Airport. Is it an international airport? I'm not sure. Anyhow, for my flight up to Bangkok. So I'll take this time to tell you why I'm in Koh Chang. Folks, Google flights. Now, I used to be truly a world traveler, but for many years, I've just been bebopping back and forth from the Philippines to Thailand, right? That's my normal route. If you want to go cheap, you go Cebu Pacific. A little bit nicer, you go Philippine Airlines. It's just pick one, right? I was going to the States and looking at prices, and they're high. They're high right now, right? And my dad's old lady said, check out Google Flights. We used that when we were bebopping around Europe to basically game the system. Where, I don't know exactly, but for example, maybe they wanted to spend one night in Austria, so they would game Google Flights where they had this long layover, right? I was like, well, mess with it. So I went on there, started messing with it, and I'm trying to get a flight from Bangkok to the States. You know, Bangkok to Atlanta. Now, Etihad is my favorite airline, and I'm going to tell you why. Nobody ever takes my advice, but I'll reiterate it. If you go Etihad from Manila or Bangkok into Abu Dhabi and you're an American, they have what's called pre-clearance with customs and immigration, right? It's a facility that's the same facility that you would face when you land in America and have to clear fucking customs, right? Well, they have that several places around the world. They call it pre-clearance, and Abu Dhabi is one of them. Now, Etihad is one of the best airlines. It's like, you know, Etihad and Emirates, it's like every seat's first class. It's so much better experience. Now, is it a fair fight? No, because it's sort of the national identity of, you know, Etihad's Abu Dhabi, Emirates is Dubai. So the government pumps a lot of money into it, right? I don't know exactly how it works, but they're so much better than anything you're used to flying in America, trust me. So Etihad is my horse because I like the airline, I like the service. But if you're going back to the States, they take you to Abu Dhabi. You get off the plane, you walk over to this pre-clearance. It's just like clearing customs in America. You go through there with, every time I've been through there, it was just the people on my flight. There's not a line a mile long. It's just the people on your flight. You're not going to get left behind because they know this is the people on the flight. Everybody's there friendly, courteous. Welcome to America. And you clear customs. You get on your flight to JFK, for example. And when you arrive in JFK, you get off at the domestic terminal. There's nothing else to clear because you cleared all that mess back in Abu Dhabi. And like I said, nobody listens to me. But what's the last thing you want to do after a 14-hour flight? For me, that's stand in line and have to deal with customs and immigration. Okay, depending on how busy they are, you're standing in line. Holy fuck, no. I get to Abu Dhabi, I clear up all that mess there, and I'm not in a line a mile long. I'm just with my flight, or maybe one more flight mixed in. It's easy. It's a wonderful facility. When I get off of that long-ass flight to JFK, I go straight to baggage claim and grab my bags, because I've already cleared it. I don't have to stand in line after a 14-hour fucking flight. It is wonderful. Dubai doesn't have pre-clearance unless they open one up and I'm not familiar. That is the draw of Etihad. Now, before all this mess, it was just as cheap, especially coming out of Manila, to take Etihad and go that route. Now, right now the flights are up. So I go to Etihad, this is what happened, and this is why I'm on Koh Chang. The flights are up. They're very expensive right now. But I want to try to get on Etihad. And my dad's old lady said, well, try Google Flights. I went on there, I started gaming the system. And you got to game it. You got to game it. You got to like clear your cookies, reload on a different VPN, different time of day. 5 minutes later, the flights go up, they go down. You got to game it for a minute, right? Which I did. And a flight from Bangkok to Atlanta was a little bit cheaper than what was on Etihad's site. But I kept gaming it and kept gaming it, and boom, this flight, the routing popped up going out of Trat, T-R-A-T, airport, which is Koh Chang, right? So when I get back to the port from Koh Chang, it's just a short, 20 clicks, 25 kilometers over to the airport. So by starting my journey from Koh Chang, from Trat, which is just a 1-hour flight up to Bangkok, probably on a prop plane, I saved a ton of money. I say it's $1,000, right? Now look, I'm not saying you have to take my route, but I'm willing to pay more money to take Etihad, which is a wonderful airline. The service is excellent. B, clear customs in Abu Dhabi where I don't have to deal with that shit in America. I'm willing to pay more money, but by going on Google Flights and gaming it and figuring out, hey, if I go down to Trat and fly out of there, add one extra leg to the trip, it saved me over $1,000. That's why I'm here on Koh Chang. Okay, so the numbers are roughly, okay, if I went out of Bangkok, the flight's $1,000 more, versus paying 600 baht to get to my hotel. I paid $24 for this room, right? And now I'm gonna pay about the same, 600. Let's say, folks, just say less than 2,500 baht. Plus, I got a beautiful stay here in Koh Chang. I saved a ton of money on the airline ticket by just coming down here, spending the night. Gonna get on this prop plane to Bangkok and then start my journey. Do the airline ticketing things make any sense? No, they never make any sense. But you use that chaos to your advantage, right? God damn, I got a free night here in a great hotel, great food, still drinking beer, on a beautiful tropical island. And I saved a ton of fucking money by doing so. So that's why I'm here on Koh Chang. I'm not down here screwing off. I came down here to save a lot of money. That's why I'm here. So if you've never tried Google Flights, I recommend you try it out, because it's basically like a big coupon. Because what happened, I went on Etihad's site, I looked at the flight, it was very expensive. I went on Google Flights, gamed the system, finally come to a reasonable price, and when I clicked buy, it sent me to Etihad's site. So the flight is booked through Etihad. If I have any problems, I call one person, or one entity, that's Etihad. And it was just like a big coupon. Now, I usually don't book on third-party sites because, back in the day, you'd have finger pointing. Oh, you need to call Skyscanner. You need to call this. No. When I'm in travel mode, I want to walk up to Etihad's counter and say, hey, I missed my flight. Rebook me. And they got to deal with me, right? For example. So, anyhow, go through Google Flights, game the system, get your best price. And when you pull the trigger, it's going to send you to the main airline's site. And then that becomes the people you deal with. If that makes sense. So, I got a big fucking coupon by coming down here and chilling at this little resort. That's why I'm here. The only reason I'm here. If I had got the same price, I would have just went out of Bangkok. And not spent the day down here. But it behooved me to come down here and spend the night and save a ton of money. So I'm about down to an hour. I'm in snap count. I'm on the green ramp. At green ramp. Whatever you want to say. I got some food coming. And the food here is absolutely delicious. Oh my gosh. Shout out to the cooks. But fuck, like 95% of Thai food is delicious, right? But here the food is great. So I told her, I said, bring me some cashew chicken, gai pad med mamung, and a big old sing ha. And that'll probably be my last meal in Thailand. And I'm out of here. I'm already on the deployment, because once I left the ranch up in Pattaya, my deployment began. So this is day one of my deployment to the United States, even though I haven't made it there yet. If that makes sense. So by all means, definitely check out Google Flights, but don't get discouraged and don't accept the price on the first go round. Game it, refresh the screen, clear your cookies, use a VPN from a different country. Folks, the difference in one day on this particular flight was $1,000, right? So it had to come down to the day, the time, the extra flight, and I saved a ton of money. So don't think if you just get on there, right? It's a bad time of day. Just game it for a couple days. Trust me, you'll get a fucking hell of a deal with no hassle, because you will book on, at least I did, you will book on that airline site. If there's a problem, you're dealing with your airline. Google's out of it. It's a big coupon. That's how I look at it. Google Flights is nothing but searching for the appropriate coupon to that's tailored to your situation. That's how I look at it. And shout out to my stepmother, Kim. Thank you very much. You saved me some money. I certainly appreciate it. And again, I got to enjoy a night here on Koh Chang. A little bit sentimental though, like I said before, the last time I came to Koh Chang was with my last Thai girlfriend, my real girlfriend, years ago. That's the last relationship I've had with a Thai girl, years ago. Long story short, I'll say it again, ended with, Tilak, I need you to make my car payment this month. It's like, are you kidding me? Everything was perfect up until then. Then I was like, nope. If it ain't working for me, ain't gonna work. It's over. I ain't paying your car payment. And the fact you asked me, you're out of here. Beautiful girl, sweet girl. But I ain't paying nobody's car payment. I ain't even got a fucking car. I'm not paying my own car payment. Why would I pay your car payment? Alright, folks, waiting on my food. I'll give you a look at the food when it gets here, though. Hey, thanks for joining me. Thanks for being here. Especially staying with me while I'm going to America. I know a lot of the America footage is not going to appeal to you if you like watching the Philippine footage, living the simple life. I got it, but I need y'all to stay with me. I need y'all to keep watching, because the train don't stop just because I head to America for a few weeks. If that makes sense. Fuck, I got bills to pay. I got rice to buy. Stay with me and watch my show. If you do, I'll dance at your next wedding. I want y'all to check this out. You saw this last night. There's a guy had med mamung, which is cashew chicken. Beautiful. There's the spring rolls with a little sauce, and I ate one. Look at that. And cold beer thing. It's on time. The food here is outstanding at this little resort. Outstanding, reasonably priced. I haven't went anywhere. When I got here, I haven't left. But chilling here, enjoying the view. Eating here. I didn't have time to enjoy the pool. Look at that right there. I gotta eat, folks, because my time is short. Folks, here we go with a heavy heart. I'm checking out. I don't want to leave. Got the last of my beer sing, but I cut it right down to the minute. I think by the time we get over there and get checked out, my taxi should be pulling up. So my friend right here scooped me up. I got my luggage, 2 Pelican cases. Just look at that beautiful lake over there to the mountains. Man, I'm telling you, just a beautiful stay here at Anika, Koh Chang, which is formerly Ramayana Koh Chang Beach Resort and Spa. But I'm telling you, I do not want to get on this airplane headed for this rigorous deployment to the United States of America. I prefer to just stay here, drink my beer. No, actually I prefer just to go home to my babies. But the point is, folks, I've had a wonderful stay at this resort. For the price I paid, I got an absolute steal on the room. Game a go to. Click the link down in the description. Just game it and get a good deal. But 10 out of 10 on this here resort. From everything, from the service, the food, the atmosphere, the room was just spick and span. Wi-Fi was on time. Everything here was just absolutely beautiful. And shout out to these beautiful ladies here. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, morning. So these are like your own little house over here. It's called Thai House 3. See, in my hooch there were 4 rooms per villa, but you could not beat my view. All right, so we're pulling in here, and it looks like a group of folks are getting ready to go to the private beach. You just jump in the back of this light bus here. They'll take you to the private beach for the day. Here we are. Time to go check out and see how much damage I did to the mini bar, because I promise you I did some damage. Swadee krap, swadee krap. Good morning, ladies. How are you?
I'm good. It's pretty good.
All right. Let me get that, darling. That's so heavy. I'll get that for you. So 8.4 on Agoda, 8.5 on Booking.com. Remember that movie but with Mel Gibson, where he's trying to get his money back, right? I can't remember what it was. Like, they said that all these gangsters owed him $100,000. He wasn't asking for $1 million or $2 million. He was asking for like $70,000. I can't remember the name of the movie. But you had that one gangster to come in. He said, "How you doing, Mr. So-and-so?" And he said, and he's back in New York, right, where it's cold. "How you doing, Mr. So-and-so?" He's like, "This morning I was swimming with the dolphins." In other words, he was in the Bahamas or wherever he was at, right? Now he's back in New York, back to the grind, cold weather.
Good to have you back in town, Mr. Fairfax.
I wish I could say I was glad to be back. I was swimming with the dolphins this morning. Easy with this genuine alligator, for God's sake. What's the matter with you?
Sorry, Mr. Fairfax.
Well, that's the way I'm going to feel in 2 days when I pull into New York City. You know, "How are you, sir?" 2 days ago, I was in Koh Chang, Thailand, in paradise. Now I'm in dirty-ass New York. You know, I can't remember the name of that movie. No, Payback. Is it Payback? Yeah, somebody put it down in the comments. Mel Gibson. It was a great movie. Okay, 1,410 baht worth of damage to the minibar and the food. I'm not a mathematician, but I think I did twice as much damage to the minibar as the cost of the room. And folks, the end of my wonderful stay. The ladies are so sweet. Like I said, I really don't want to leave this place. It's a beautiful property, wonderful people, excellent food. The rooms are perfect. Everything you could want in a resort. So until we meet again, Annika Beach Resort or Annika Koh Chang, I'll be back. So rolling with my 2 Pelican cases right here in the back of the bus, chilling like a villain. So this gentleman gonna zoom us over to the pier. I think it's 80 baht, 100 baht. Say $3, get me over to the pier, and then get over to the mainland. Find me some transpo over to the airport, my friends. And again, if you stay there, you have to tell them the day before that you want to go to the airport, because when she called this morning, it was already booked. It's basically curbside service, right? The van picks you up, pays the ferry ticket, takes you straight to the airport. But hey, you snooze, you lose. That's what happened to me. I didn't book it the day before, and it got booked. No problem. Go to plan B. So when I was telling you that there are bars, you know, some action just up the street. Is that 1 minute? No problem. So you get into this area here, like you got a barbershop. I think there's bars right here. But for me, it's just a short walk up the hill. I really think it's a really good location. It's not too far from Lonely Beach. So if you want to go down there and hang out for the night. And again, they got their own bike bus that takes you to their own private beach. How can you beat that? I mean, if I was staying here for 3 days, I'd definitely be over at their beach. But I just had to turn and burn overnight. I just didn't have time. Y'all see the stress on Monday here? This dude picked up a very beautiful lady up in the front seat. I don't know if that's his wife or girlfriend or just a passenger. Oh my goodness. Shout out to you, girl. Okay, so yeah, you got a little market area, some local restaurants. There you go. There's a little bar right there. Oh, got a buffet going on here. $3.29. So all kind of stuff. Coffee shop just up the hill from Annika Koh Chang. There's an American diner, massage shops, everything you want, just right up the hill. Just walk up there. couple bars over there, Lakes Bar. And then of course the beach is right over here. So basically where the resort is at, it's just a couple blocks back from the beach. But admittedly, it's not on the beach. But they got their own bike bus that will take you to their private beach. Oh, check that out. Signature. Can't read that script. Barbershop right there. Yeah, so anyhow, I think it's a really good location as well. Marco Italian restaurant there. Yeah, folks, so enjoyed my stay here on Koh Chang, but it's time to go and get this journey started. So the first leg of the trip is just getting to the airport. The second leg will be getting up to Bangkok, and that's when the two big flights start out. You know, big flight to Abu Dhabi, then a big flight to New York, and then you go from there. Wish I could spend 3 weeks here with my crew. If I had my babies here, I'd love to spend 3-4 weeks here on Koh Chang. You know, every island that you visit in the world has its own little like subculture, its own little feel. And I would say Koh Chang is one of my favorite. It's just one of my favorite, just the lifestyle, the vibe, the atmosphere. You know, you got all the amenities that you need, but you're still on an island. I really like this place. I hate to put that out there, because next thing you know, there'll be a million best place to retire, Koh Chang, which has historically been Chiang Mai for like 20 years. Best place to retire, Chiang Mai. Now there's so many foreigners up there, it's crazy. I would much rather live on Koh Chang. All right, picking up a gentleman here. And back underway. All of a sudden my amulet just fell into my hand. Broke off my necklace, but I just had my hand here and it fell off into my hand. Wow, that's good luck. Almost lost it. You know, talk about luck, right? I have a lot of bad luck, but I was at a temple one time. First moved over here. And I was standing there, and off the top of this temple, this piece of tile, I mean, big enough to crack your skull, came crashing down, bam, shattered at my feet. And a damn pigeon had been up there on the top of the temple and knocked it off. And it almost came down right on top of my head. But in that instance, I had enough luck that I was 1 feet away from having a jagged piece of tile impaled in my skull because of a fucking pigeon. But it didn't hit me. It just scared the shit out of me. Put things in perspective. I almost died over a piece of tile and a pigeon. You know, it was just way up on top. It was up to the top loose. That joker walking around up there, sent it over the ledge. Almost took me out. What a way to go. But it wasn't my time. The Lord said, you got more time on this earth than to be taken out by a piece of tile off of a temple by a pigeon. Just used up another one of my lives. I think I'm down to 0 now. To be honest with you, I've used up all 9. I'm living on borrowed life right now. Just trying to make it to 107. Now look, when I say there's some hills on Koh Chang, I'm talking there's hills that's first gear only. It's just the way it is. If you don't got good brakes or good first gear, you ain't gonna make it around here. I don't know if you saw that beach over there. Wow, dude, with a beautiful lady. But my Pelican case, it went that way. I almost took this gentleman out. Thank you very much, sir, for stopping my Pelican case. But it was right after I was talking about how steep it was, and we cut a hard right. That Pelican case went flying. Well, I went flying too. Me and my Pelican case almost took out this gentleman here. Thank you very much, sir, for helping save my my luggage there. And just like that, pulling back into the port. It's on the go. Shit, this is a heavy one. Hello,ครับ
80 บาทครับ X นี่หนูทำเชนนะ
ไม่เป็นไรครับขอบคุณครับ
โอเคสวยๆครับขอ20 บาทครับ
Alright, let's roll. Okay. So you gotta come over here and get a ticket. It says ticket point over there. Just come over here to this little window and pick up a ticket. There's a badge right there. Let's see how much we got to pay for a ticket. I think 80 baht. Ticket purchase in the process of getting on the boat. Sawasdee krab. เท่าไหร่ครับ1 คนครับ Okay, so that's baht 80 baht and we'll get 20 baht back. ขอบคุณครับ There we go. 80 baht. Why am I traveling with these Pelican cases here? Well, I got a long way to travel, folks. And if you lock your Pelican cases, you don't got to worry about people in the back of the van or the bus or the baggage handlers taking a peek in there. If you have a zippered bag, an ink pen can open up the zippers. They can take a look and zip it back. You don't even know they're in there. So I said, you know what? This trip I'm rolling with Pelicans, and for a wearable piece of gear with all my valuables to go in the Indiana gear bag, which stays with me, I don't gotta worry about this shit getting wet. Because the last time I came into Clark, them jokers left that shit laying out and my bag got wet. Then the Grab driver left it laying in the street prior to that trip. Anyhow. And then plus, like when you're staying at hotels, if you put a lock on your Pelican cases, the maids can't look at your paperwork or rifle through your shit. And if anybody wants to steal a heavy Pelican case, good luck, motherfucker, because you can't run very far down the road carrying a big old heavy Pelican case. I'm going to catch you. So anyhow, I like rolling with Pelican cases. I mean, if you're just backpacking, we'll obviously take a backpack, but I got computer gear, camera gear, and I don't worry about it. People want to stack shit on there, I don't give a fuck. I'm not like looking back like, oh my god, please don't put something on top of my bag and break that laptop. I don't worry about it. So anyhow, that's my travel and gear plan of choice for this little deployment to America. Plus, when I get to America, I'm gonna be riding around in a fucking Suburban most of the time. And folks, this is a perfect example of how Thailand thinks ahead and the Philippines does not. I mean, look how all the vehicles are pre-staged. They're pre-staged to where they know almost to the vehicle how many vehicles are going to fit on the ferry, which is the last one going to be, and everybody is pre-staged and ready to go. Once they open that gate, they're off to the races, and it takes so much less time to load these ferries. Wait a minute, am I supposed to be there? I think I'm supposed to be there. Anyhow, it takes so much less time to load these ferries than it does over in the PI. Now these are designed different because they got gates on both ends. But it just goes to show how Thailand is into a lot of forward planning. They're into forward planning. The PI is not so much. Okay, so you can go around. And instead of waiting, I'm going to take this time to go around. I'll show you guys a different view of what's going down. But I didn't see where I can get in over here. Oh, right here at the corner. Oh, last minute snacks and drinks if you want something, if you need a hat or a shirt. I guess right here's where they cut through. That's where I'm cutting through. Whoa. Can you feel the love tonight? You see, it's pretty easy for me to push this like a two-wheel cart, right? The ideal thing is to hang this thing down below and balance out the weight, but I don't have a strap to strap it on there. Maybe I'll find out something, figure something out. Old dog up here taking a nap. My goodness. Get reincarnated, come back as a dog, just sleep all day. What a way to live. All right. There's that beautiful lady from yesterday on the other side. Can I get through with my bags? Yeah, I think so. Look at this. Sawasdee krap. Sabadi my krap. Oh. Oh, kapkun krap. Okay. Found my ticket in my pocket. There we go. Okay, kapkun krap. Just like that, we're off to the races. Start hearing them whistles. Gentlemen, start your engines. I was waiting up there, now I'm waiting down here. All I did was succeed in getting myself to a closer waiting room. But there's more air conditioning down here, so I recommend come on down here because now it's like free aircon. This young lady here's got a little kitty cat. I don't know if you can see him there, left shoulder. Chilling with a kitty cat. That's a beautiful little cat. She's got it on a leash. Probably likes to ride a motorbike too. Few stragglers bringing up the rear. Couple backpackers there. Yeah, it looks like it might settle up against this tire. Yeah, just settles up against this wall, up against the tire. No big deal. Okay, here we go. Time to load them up. Load them up, move them out. Still glad I came all the way down here. It's much cooler. It'll be one small step for Marcos, one giant leap for mankind to say goodbye, Koh Chang. Boom, blue suede shoes. It's the end of Koh Chang on this little adventure. The question is, do I want to carry my luggage up these steps? Or do I just want to leave it down below? That's the question. Or do I just want to fucking hang out down below? I could do that too. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to push my luck. I'm going to see if I can camp out down here like everybody else, hanging out in the vehicles. I'm just going to not go up these stairs with all my damn luggage. Are you kidding me? Face mask and a face shield. Are you fucking kidding me? Another gentleman back hurting across Southeast Asia. Two more back hurters. Folks, I'm here to tell you. I tell you, every video I've ever produced, No, not every video. My many videos, I talk about it. You don't need all that fucking gear to come to Thailand, okay? You got 7-Elevens on every corner. Any toiletries, anything that you need, you can buy at the store. You don't need all that gear to come to Southeast Asia to backpack, all right? 32 liters. Other than that, just buy everything when you get here. My gosh. All you gotta do is hurt your fucking back walking around. You're not climbing anything. You're just going from the ferry to the bot bus. It's like 100 meters. If you're gonna carry that much gear, just get a rolling suitcase. It's not the same atmosphere and feeling, but at least your back won't hurt. You're not climbing mountains. You're going from taxi to the airport, from the airport to the taxi. Yeah, there's more fish right here in this little area than there is in Subic Bay. Should have brought my damn fishing pole. Hell, you got crabs over there? Like you might be over there catching and eating them crabs. Here we go. Just pushing this over to the port side. Sidestep march, and just like that, engage the thruster. Look at them fish, man. I come out here and fish. Say goodbye to Koh Chang till we meet again, my friend. Jumping right there, got a bucket of paint, a little paint roller, touching up the blue paint there. We're pulling a 360 because the normal propulsion of the boat is that way. But you see how it works? They go back and forth, right? There's 2 ramps. So even though it's more efficient to load up the cars like that, they still got to cut a 360 and get the major propulsion out the back. But I'm speculating like Ron Burgundy because I'm not a ferry captain. I'm just assuming that's what's going on. It looks like we churned up some water off the bottom there. Cut the, not the 360, the 180. Pardon me, it's a 180, not a 360. They're just cutting the 180. This little cove. Now the captain's gonna hammer down on the main propulsion system. We are underway. Bus coming into port and about to pull a 180. Prepare to beach here, but the lady with the cat has that cat in that clear backpack. The cat's just chilling, looking around. See him? She loves that cat. That cat loves her. See him? He's like in a bubble. Over here to the right, start looking for me transpo to the aeropuerto. Okay, so I'm here in this little snack bar chill area when you get back from Koh Chang. 600 baht for the bot bus, the Song Tao to take you direct to the airport. But they said, hey, there's another boat coming at 3. There's a couple passengers, it knocks it down to 200 baht. It's only a 30-minute drive. I said, you know what, dude? I'm so hot right now. Let me get me a cold beer, sing, and think about it. So it's no problem, folks. There's multiple trucks lined up out there. So if you're in a hurry to get to the airport, 600 baht, they'll take you straight to Trat Airport. Trat. And you'll be on your way. But the first thing for this guy right here is to chill out, relax, drink this cold beer. Oh, the beer was a big tall beer, 65 baht. So good prices. You got everything you want, from food to well, just the whole gamut, right? This is Thailand. Everywhere you go, there's food and drinks and fresh coconuts. Gift shop and everything back there, and friendly ladies, and the restrooms are over to the right. But I can roll right now for 600 baht. And I said, you know what? I think I want to roll on over there and get there early, especially better be at the airport early than late. And like you said, a lot of people take the van that I was trying to get that's booked. So there's no guarantee at 310 there'll be other passengers to cut down on my fare. So I'm going to give the gentleman 600 baht. We're going to roll to the airport. All right, so this gentleman's got my stuff loaded up. And being my last experience with my stuff sliding out, I'll just slide this back up here. And we're rolling. Cause I'm a rolling in the 5.0. Now I can talk to y'all without my fellow passengers thinking I'm crazy, which I am. But you got a couple more eating spots over there on the outbound, or maybe just one little eating spot on the outbound side. Anyhow, it's just too easy. If you want to go to a really cool island, I mean, I know there's so many to choose from. If you don't have a lot of time and end up in Pattaya, well, guess what? You can just go to Koh Chang and go swimming. Beautiful little island. But if you want something that's more laid back, that's more Thailand style, that's more like it used to be in Thailand, right? Come down here to Koh Chang. You saw everybody's, you know, Swadee Krap, you know, it's just the way Thailand used to be. That's my opinion. It's not as commercialized, but you have everything that you need. And it's cheap to get down here. Yeah, what did it take us in the van? It took us about 5 hours. But you know, we made a couple stops, what have you. No big deal, just a 5-hour jaunt. The room prices all over the island are really reasonable. But I highly recommend Annika Koh Chang. You can't beat that place. Use that as your base of operations. It's quiet, great internet, great Wi-Fi, beautiful little swimming pool, great food, wonderful staff. So you use that as a base of ops, go to their private beach. You want to party, go down to Lonely Beach. That's what you do. Cause I've been jet flying, limousine, riding with my loving. Woo, daddy, you messing with the nature boy. I love it. This damn selfie stick that came with this DJI Osmo Action 4 is awesome. Let me show you the reach. Just a little small, you know, provincial airport. A few cars in the parking lot. Oh man, this is lovely. Check in right here. You gotta love it. Well, instead of dragging that stuff around all crazy like, just get me one of these here carts. Load these bad boys up. There's one. And there's two. Right, check this out. Too cool. Little bitty airport. This is your parking lot here. And that's pretty much it. Okay. I think that's my flight. Open at 3:45. 2 flights a day up to Bangkok. Got an ATM machine there, Kasikoan. Airport information. Snacks and beverages. I don't even know what time it is because I don't wear a watch. I don't have an iPhone anymore. But you know what? We got no but time. So it's 5 minutes till 3. There's a big old clock on the wall. So let's just go see if we can figure out where the snacks and the beverages are. Ooh, VIP lounge. That's it right there. So boarding time is 5:15, 17:45. That's my flight up to Bangkok right there. So we would just look around. Here's the X-ray here. And I think this is the food stuff over here. Alright. How quaint is this little spot? This is so quaint. Meeting point, snacks and beverages, the VIP lounge, ground transport. You got a post office box. This is the 23150. I think that's what it says. Yeah, 23150. Yeah, so over here got the restrooms, little waiting area. Just beautiful over here. Oh, this is this little cafe. Open at 9, close at 6. Beautiful little place, folks. My goodness. Okay, so you got this little cafe, this little lounge, but you've got a little small shop over here. And this is where I prefer to come to, open air, and we'll see if they've got some beer. And I'm probably gonna homestead this table right out here. And you know what? They do got beer. I see it right there. I'm gonna give you a shot of what they got. And this is gonna be where the dog homesteads until my flight comes in. And here's the good thing about it. You know when the flight gets ready because you're gonna see the plane come in. Ain't no planes here. So only 2 flights a day. Wow, this is so beautiful. Just lovely. Gentlemen over there enjoying the shade. And just look at this here. Folks, I appreciate the simple things in life. I'm a simple mother. Just this beautiful piano music, the breeze, the atmosphere. This is just a lovely place down here. It really is. So let's come over here, see what they've got to offer in the way of drinks. All your soft drinks. And see what we got. Beer Chang, Leo. Ooh, even got a Hogarden. You know, premium price. But Leo, Chang. Here we go, right up here. This is where I'm at. 70 baht on a beer scene. Let's call them my name, my friends. Should I go with the quart? I think I'll go with the bottle. Got to. Swadee krab, swadee krab. สบายดีไหมครับ ครับผมเท่าไหร่ครับ 70 บาท Got all kind of snacks here. Cup and crab. Thank you very much. Now look, I tell you, I don't wear a watch. I haven't worn a watch since I left America. There's a clock on the wall. It's 3 p.m. My flight's not till 5:45. I got plenty of time to sit over here and chill. Plenty of time to sit here and drink my beer. Folks, I'm going to tell you, this little airport is so lovely. This is a place you could bring a date on a romantic picnic. I mean, especially over here. This gentleman's having a picnic of one. But you could bring your lady over here for a picnic and watch the flight come and go. I mean, you really could. That's how just romantic this place is. Oh yeah, that beer's nice and cold too. 70 baht. Not too bad for an airport price. Ready to go. 18.3. This little bag right here. It's got to go in the back of the plane, so I got to get it when I get to Bangkok. A little bit overweight, but It is what it is. Alright folks, just little boarding gates here. Beautiful how they carved these shrubbery into elephants. So this is the seating area. We've got toilets over there. They got coffee and juice. Little snack here. And what I didn't realize, which I guess, I don't know, I didn't think about it. You clear immigration here. So I checked in here. I thought it was just going to be a domestic flight up to Bangkok, grab my bags, and then have to clear immigration there. No, I just cleared immigration. There's one little booth there with one gentleman. Obviously, there's no line. That was too easy. That is another reason to come down here and fly out of this little airport. Wow. At any little airport like this, everybody's so friendly, right? There's no line in security, right? You're the only game in town. I was the only game in town on immigration. I don't know if I'll ever just fly straight out of Bangkok anymore. I think this will be my new routine. Come down to Koh Chang for a night, fly out of Trat, and clear immigration right here. I don't know why I haven't been doing that for over the past decade, but that was too easy. I mean, it's like flying out of Clark versus going out of Manila, but this is much easier than Clark. It's like Mayberry. Thank y'all. Everybody here was so nice. You know, my bag is too big to fit in the overhead bins on the prop plane, so I got to belly check it and just pick it up, you know, at the rear of the aircraft when I get to Bangkok. Look at this right here. Brewed coffee, fresh milk. I mean, it's complimentary. Bangkok Airways, my goodness, on time. I'm telling you. Google Flights, check it out. So since I'm the only person on station here at my gate, I'm figuring everybody else checked in, and then they just went back to those little cafes or restaurants. I got it, rookie mistake on my part, but I ain't never been here before. Good thing is, like I said, I didn't wait in line at security. I don't think anybody waits in line at security. I didn't wait in line at immigration, and I got me a fresh cup of coffee right there, and it's hot. And it's just me and a security guard over here enjoying this view. I saw this little pickup go over there. I realized apparently what they're doing, they're just doing a little security sweep of the runway, make sure there's no debris or anything on the runway. You got two vehicles out there now. Very professionally run little airport here. Wow, beautiful girl. So sweet too. I don't know what I was talking about before, but yeah, so my one checked-in bag is checked all the way to JFK. And I do got to recover it in JFK. I've got boarding passes all the way to Atlanta. I've got 4 boarding passes right here. Too damn easy. Man, I'm talking about it. I got bad luck in most things, but I had good luck on this flight and this route and this journey. Feel like breakdancing. Another beautiful lady. Wow. Alright, I can hear it now. It's off in the distance, but I can hear the prop. Not sure which way. Oh, well, you can tell the windsock. The windsock is blowing the wind that way, so they'll be coming approach from this direction, obviously, into the wind. Yeah, it's my horse. Okay, so it looks like we got a little tram going to take us out there, because they're going to park way out there. So I was like, that's a little bit far apart. No problem. You got these little trams. This airport gets better and better and better. I love it. Look at this. This is so cute. It's like I'm at Disney World. There goes our luggage right there. Now I'm talking about efficiency, folks. Ain't no lag time here. And folks, just like that, they got the crew offloading over there. And folks probably, not probably, they headed to Koh Chang. They have a wonderful vacation. Boom, already got the luggage in there. The luggage is beating them into the facility. And we're about to load up here. Okay folks, so apparently what's happening is that everybody who's just going domestic is over there. And just me and one young lady are here in the international departure. It's just me and one other lady. And because our final destination is international, they routed us over there to go through immigration. And these folks over here, they're not going international, so they're just over on that side. But there's only two of us, and they give us these little stickers. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Why are we the only people at the gate? But now it makes sense. I don't know how they're going to sort us out when we get to Bangkok, but we've already cleared immigration. And again, those folks over there apparently aren't going international. So anyhow, just thought I'd let you know. We gave you this little sticker, and I guess this will let everybody know when we get to Bangkok, hey, that joker right there is a world traveler. It's going international, I guess. But like, everybody's about to get on a plane and I'm over here by myself. Well, I got one lovely lady here, but it's just the two of us. Just the two of us, you and I. This gentleman right here is saluting the departing passengers. That is awesome. Okay, here we go. This lady said they're forgetting about us. I said, oh no. I'll hit the back here. Alright, here we go. It's like a tram with Disney World. I'm riding the back. Riding the back like DJT, like Donald J. Trump. Thank you, sir. There we go, out to the aircraft. They didn't forget about us. We're just put in a different lounge because we had to clear immigration and customs. They want to know who we are. No big deal. So when I get to Bangkok, I don't have to deal with immigration, the lines. Stand in line with my Chinese tour groups. I'm good to go. Folks, I'm cutting out all the lines. I just cut out the lines to Thailand immigration. I'm going to Abu Dhabi. I'm cutting out the lines at JFK immigration. Folks, cutting time. All right. Here we go, folks. And like I said, I got to belly check this thing. It's too big for the overhead bins. All right, folks, I got to say goodbye. Say goodbye to this beautiful little airport and board the plane. My friend here, shout out to her, she's going to Germany. And me and her are the two international players. Because I've been jet flying, limousine riding, and women loving. Whoo, daddy, you messing with the nature boy. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you. Thank you very much. No problem belly checking that thing. There's about $12,000 worth of gear in there. Well, let's see to my end. I'm in 17 Charlie. 17 Charlie. Okay, my friends, thank you. I'm on top of the world. I'm on top of the world. Swadee krab. Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much. Thank you. I think I'm in the back. Folks, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you're claustrophobic, make sure you get an aisle seat. Because this right here, I mean, if you take a look at this, just making sure you get an aisle seat, you'll be okay. But if you're tall or heavy set, it's a little claustrophobic on the window side. I was over there with my friend. I was like, dude, let me out. I'll go back there and get me an aisle seat that we both have more room. I had to. I asked her first. She's like, no, it's not a seat. But I had to overrule that. I just couldn't sit there. Hopefully they don't yank me, but Note to self, get on this prop plane, tell you what it is.
Your seatbelt must be fastened whenever the fasten seatbelt sign is on. Fasten the buckle and pull the strap tightly.
If you're a taller individual, get an aisle seat. That's the best I can tell you. As long as you're in an aisle seat, you're fine. But you're not going to be fine over here.
Lift the buckle flap and pull it apart.
It's here. Just like that, we're rolling.
Assistance. เครื่องบินนี้มีทางออกฉุกเฉินทั้งหมด 4 ทาง
Check it out, chicken, ham and cheese croissant sandwich. Man, I usually don't eat airline food, but that looks so delicious. I gotta dig into that. Take a look at that. Wow, that is a good looking sandwich. Folks, Thailand is the world's kitchen, so if your flight originates in Thailand, that's delicious. Excellent little snack. Another fine cup of coffee, courtesy of Bangkok Airways. Oh, Bangkok Airways is a nice airline. Very nice. We're here.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Kapkun krap. Kapkun krap. Swadee krap. Folks, welcome to Bangkok. First one off the plane, but I got a belly check bag, so I gotta wait on my belly check bag. There it is right there. All right, here we go. Over here up against the wall. Yeah, so I lost my sticker, but I'm gonna sit with my friend here. She's got a sticker. I said I'll just go wherever they tell you to go. I'm going. I have no idea what happened to that sticker. All right, what a great flight. That was an outstanding flight. Figure out how they're gonna sort us out here. Domestic arrivals. Going to listen to her. Oh, sweaty crap. Okay, so I'm back with my seatmate over here. Hello. Okay. Kapkun crap, thank you. Alright, so if you're CIQ, then you gotta just cut a U-turn. International transfer. A transfer desk, all it tells me is go to zone 1. So Etihad Airways, zone 1. So that's where I gotta go. I gotta go to number 1, that's all I know. Headed to the transport desk because I only got one out. Good luck, chok di krap, chok di krap. There's port health and quarantine. So I already got my boarding pass. I mean, I'm loose here. Transfer desks. Yeah, here we go. 1 and 2. So transfer desk number 1, 390 meters. Let's just go ahead and check the flights here. Etihad, EY409, Golf 2. Is that my flight? Okay, it's all good. Connected flights. I need to be up there in that Miracle Lounge, but I ain't got time. Yeah, it's an old single dad. O.J. Simpson through the airport here. Some of y'all don't know what that means, but back in the day, O.J. used to run through the airport. Connecting flights. Transfer desk 1. I'm still going in the right direction. At least the transfer desk is in the same direction as the gate. 220 meters. Damn, Great Wall of China standing in my way. Great Wall of China. How do we penetrate it? You got to go hard left. Ooh, got an opening here. Thread the needle. Thread the needle. Sorry, crap. 190 meters.